Yo, man, what is up, man? It is your boy, Upchuck Gaming, man, and yeah, we already know today Ubisoft is having I guess their E3 live stream talking about the present and the future, and Ubisoft really irritates me. This is one of the companies that really irritates me. I know you guys see Sam Fisher right there. I'm gonna get to that in a minute, but Ubisoft, while they do make good games, I'm not going to say they don't make good games because they do. They actually make really good games. For Honor, amazing. I think that game it's still going on today, and it definitely lived up to hype. The community is still going strong, so shout out to the For Honor community. Um, Watch Dogs to me was kind of ass, bro. Like it started off really good and then kind of tailed off at the end. I didn't play Watch Dogs 2 because I was kind of over it. You already know how I feel about Ass Creed. If you know me, I call Assassin's Creed Ass Creed because it's been ass for a very long time. I'm not really into the new ones. Um, I don't like ships in the game. I feel like that alone ruined Assassin's Creed for me, man. I couldn't even get in the Black Flag because the ships. They're just and I just kind of feel like they kind of got away from what made the series really really good, like Brotherhood and Revelations and Assassin's Creed 2 and of course the first one, which I thought was at the time one of the best games I've ever played. Man, it did have its problems, but overall, it was really really good. Then they kind of deviled off into a lot of other things, man. But the main reasons I do not like Ubisoft anymore is because what they did to Ghost Recon, which still blows my mind to this day, how they literally ruined a franchise. They ruined that franchise, bro. So if you go back, the last game they made last gen was Future Soldier, right? Now I look at Future Soldier as a game where the single player was really good, because it was not open world, but there was a lot of ways to tackle the enemy. That's what people want, man. Every game does not have to be open world. Everybody is not Rockstar. Everybody cannot make open worlds, bro. Like, and the thing about Breakpoint and I forgot the Wildlands, it was too empty. They and you're really regurgitating the same missions over and over and over again, and it didn't feel good. Now the co-op was kind of cool at first, but when you realize you're doing the same thing over and over and over, it's just I could not get into that game at all, dude. I was really, really disappointed, man. And Breakpoint is pretty much the same thing. It's a lot of doing the same things over and over and over again. And to me, Ghost Recon don't need to be like that. It's nothing wrong with linear gameplay with options. I think The Last of Us 2 did that really good. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't open world, but the fact that there was many options you could do, how do you want to tackle, a firefight or whatever, really smart gameplay, and that's what Future Soldier did. Like that is literally one that campaign was so much fun. It was so much fun, dude. Synchronized sniping, all this other stuff. It was really, and the multiplayer was fun as hell until it became broken. If you don't know what I'm talking about, engineers, bro, that's all you need to know. Terrible. Really, that literally ruined the game. But my main issue with Ubisoft is the fact that I I don't I don't know why they haven't made another Splinter Cell. So Splinter Cell Blacklist, which is the second best game in the series behind Chaos Theory, because Chaos Theory is literally perfection. Um, Came out in 2013. Fantastic game, dude. They had The single player was fun as hell. They had co-op missions. And the multiplayer, where I think that type of multiplayer definitely it don't hit the same as it used to, like in Pandora Tomorrow and stuff like that. Like, because that type of multiplayer was very different from what was on the market. But it was still there. And I played a little bit of it on the 360 or whatever. But Splinter Cell to me is literally one of the best stealth franchises ever. It's not even close. I like it more than Metal Gear Solid. I know a lot of people will get pushed back on that, but I kind of don't want them to make a Splinter Cell game because I feel like it's gonna be open world, and I don't want no open world Splinter Cell game. We already did that with Metal Gear Solid 5, bro, and that game is just a L. I don't know how anybody liked that game. That game sucked to me, dude. All that walking, all that crouching, like it was just an empty open world stealth game. Had some good parts in it. I couldn't even finish the game, dude. I got halfway. I'm like, I'm done with this. It wasn't fun. But I'm worried that they're gonna like screw this game up, bro. And one thing I don't want is for them to ruin a franchise I love because they already did that with Ghost Recon. Now Rainbow Six, I don't think that's a bad game. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm not really into, the one death shooter, but the game has grown exponentially over the years. Like it's really, really good. A lot of operators, um, maps, all kind of stuff, man. The gameplay is still the same, but if you're into that type of game, cool. Nothing wrong with that. Destructible environments and stuff like that. It's a really good game. Just not what I'm into. But Splinter Cell to me, it's just they really don't that series don't really have a bad game. I mean, if you want to go with the first one because it's old or whatever, I kind of get that. Like the first game don't really age that well. Maybe even Pandora Tomorrow don't age that well, but Chaos Theory, Double Agent, which I think is slept on by so many. That game is crazy good. And then Convictions is a little mixed bag with there. It's a little bit more running gunish. But I do feel like with Blacklist, they mastered multiple ways to play aggressive, stealth, or a combination of both. So I've been wanting a Splinter Cell for a long time, and it's been countless and countless and countless times people have been saying, "Oh, Splinter Cell is coming. It's a rumor. This and that. Xbox exclusive. Yada yada yada." And I've gotten my hopes up so many times just to be let down. They even put Sam Fisher in a fucking phone game, bro. The ultimate troll, man. They keep making all these other games. They keep making Assassin's Creed over and over and over again. Brawlhalla. I think we're probably gonna see that today. I said Brawlhalla. Valhalla. Valhalla. We'll see that today. And that didn't really look good at all from the leak footage we seen. Yeah, Ubisoft, man. I don't know, bro. I just if you're gonna make this game, please don't mess it up. That's all I ask, dude. You already, like you said, you already ruined one of my favorite franchises. Already ruined it. And then you put Sam Fisher in Breakpoint, bro, and Wildland. I think he was in both games as DLC missions or whatever. That's crazy, bro. And people have been wanting this game for a very, very long time. And the fact that you guys still have not done it, it's been 7 years, bro. Like it's September-ish, it'll be 7 years. And the fact that you guys haven't even sniffed at the idea of bringing Sam Fisher back, but you keep making Ghost Recon, which has been absolute trash. Just Dance, you keep making that shit. Skull and Bones, you making all these trash ass games. I'm just keeping it a buck, bro. instead of giving the fans what they actually want. There's nothing wrong with trying to make new IPs. I actually encourage that, but at the same time, it's like, damn, what about the Splinter Cell fans, bro? Who's been down with you since day one? Yeah? Like, come on, man. Where's the game at? But I kind of don't even want them to make it. I kind of don't even want them to make this game. And, we just have to wait and see, dude. I truly believe this game, is, I don't know, bro. I'm actually terrified, bro. Because it's been like an open world, you know, people just been rinse and repeating that shit, bro. I'm like, open world to me is actually kind of overrated. It's very overrated, man. If you don't have the right components in place, if the world is not alive, don't do open world, bro. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it, man. But anyway, man, I know this thing gonna start, I think, at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. So I will be tuning in. I know my boy Jabari. I think he live streaming or whatever. So I might be in his stream. I'll see what's up with that. But let me know what you guys think, man. Like, Ubisoft, dude. I don't know. I just don't know, man. They're gonna probably come out with a Watch Dogs 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, they probably go Dance Revolution. I mean, Just Dance, and it's just, oh my God, please. No. Well, at least they can. At least we won't see nobody dancing on stage because there is no stage. So at least we won't have to suffer through that. Just show the games, talk about it a little bit, and move on. But I bet anybody they're gonna show Just Dance before they show Splinter Cell. 7 years. But anyway, man, I'm gonna let you guys go. Holler at your boy. Make sure you get this out. Watch it. Make sure you guys watch the stream, man. I'm gonna be watching it so I can laugh. So I can laugh, bro. Yeah. The For Honor DLC. It's gonna be crazy, man. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a good day. Peace.